Okay, I started to leave a video. I got into the truck and I started the video telling them that, saying Jeff come back and that they're going to call him with the results. And he was on the phone with his brother out in the porch area when I walked out the door. So they called him and he didn't answer, so they called me. So I cut my video, stopped it. And I was saying at the time before they called that I thought it would be Cushing's disease. If it's not an antibiotic or not a UTI, that it's Cushing's disease. And then the phone rings and I seen that it was Bay Aranax, so I answered it, and his glucose in his urine is way high. So I have to take him tomorrow to have blood work done to see if he's a diabetic. And if he is a diabetic, his body's not doing what it's supposed to with the sugars, which means he's going to need to have insulin. And they're going to have to show me how to give my puppy a shot every day. And I'm supposed to be watching him very closely between now and then to make sure he doesn't get lethargic or start to throw up, because that could be a complication to it and it could be something bad. I asked the lady if it has anything to do with, I'm driving, so I'm going to be illegal again. Ask her if it had anything to do with the carrots, because I know some people, like if they're making something and they don't like, okay, an example, a lady makes her own spaghetti sauce, and she instead of putting sugar in it to make it kind of like a sweet type thing, she puts carrots in it. And then she takes one of those immersion blender things and just blends the hell out of it. And she says she does that instead of putting sugar in. So to me, I started thinking, oh shit, that maybe that is like a too sugary, and I'm causing him to, have too much sugar by giving him that. And they said no. They said that the carrots for dogs is actually going to be like a God, why I can't even think of the word now. Fiber. It'll be fiber for the dogs. So it wouldn't be like causing his sugar to be out of whack. That is, when you get a certain age, this is what happens. Your body doesn't do what it's supposed to do with the sugar. So now I'm looking at possibly having a dog that's a diabetic. So I've got to watch him. I told Jeff, watch him, make sure he doesn't throw up or gets lethargic. Let me run to the store and get what I need to get, and then I can come back and I can keep a close eye on him, and then I take him in tomorrow at 2 to have blood work done. They said that she still might put him on an antibiotic to help with something. I don't even know. Fuck, this is driving me crazy. If he's a diabetic, my aunt and uncle, we're on the bumpy part of the road, sorry. My Aunt Terry and Uncle Tom, they live on 6th Street, and the guy that lives across the street from them, Todd had a dog named Dookie, and Duke was a diabetic, and he had to have shots every day at the same time every day. That kept his body normal. I remember Todd had to come over because Todd had to do something and he wasn't going to be home. So he came over and he got, my Uncle Tom showed him how to give him a shot. I guess you just pick the skin up and like pinch it a little bit and then just give him the shot of the insulin, but you have to do it at a certain time every day. So Tom got taught how to do that, which I'm sure I could do it. It's just going to be hard because this is my baby. But if it means keeping him alive, I'm going to keep him alive. I'm not going to not do it. So at least we know what's going on now. We'll find out more tomorrow after he just had blood work done, I want to say 3 weeks ago, because he takes that pain medicine, and you have to check their body to make sure that, it's not doing something to him. And his blood work came back showing high on the glucose, but it was high normal. they want to check it now and see if it's even higher, because if it is, then there's definitely something going on. And I don't know what kind of tests they got to do to find out for sure that it's because he's diabetic, but whatever it is going to get done regardless. So I'm on my way to Walmart now to grab the few things that I need to get and then get home so I can keep an eye on him and keep him healthy until we can get to the doctor and find out what is going on with him. That was just me giving an update to everybody. I really don't need to be on the phone again driving. This is so freaking illegal. If I had that, I wish Jeff would get those things mounted, because then I could just sit the phone back here and then I could just do what I want to do. And I mean, I can do a video while I'm driving the truck because I can just drive with one hand, but if I drive the Mini, I have to have the phone mounted because that's a stick shift and I gotta have one hand on the shifter, one hand on the wheel, so I can't hold the damn phone. But I will come back a little bit later after. I want to just hurry up and get this done so I can get back home. I'll talk to everybody later. Fill you back in. Bye.